The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Life is a long lesson in humility. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. The most important thing is to enjoy your life, to be happy. It's all that matters. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. We must be willing to let go of the life we planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Love the life you live. Live the life you love. I was taught that the way of progress was neither swift nor easy. He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do and then do it. In order to write about life first, you must live it. Life has no limitations except the ones you make. It's your outlook on life that counts. If you take yourself lightly and don't take yourself too seriously, pretty soon you can find the humor in our everyday lives, and sometimes it can be a lifesaver. Live for each second without hesitation. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. I believe that if you'll just stand up and go, life will open up for you. Something just motivates you to keep moving. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. I have very strong feelings about how you lead your life. You always look ahead. You never look back. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. You do not find the happy life. You make it. A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. If you own this story, you get to write the ending. Life is like a coin. You can spend it any way you wish, but you only spend it once. Life is about making an impact, not making an income. There are no regrets in life, just lessons. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. The longer I live, the more beautiful life becomes. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. When I'll let go of what I am, I become what I might be. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. Some infinities are bigger than other infinities. The wise man avoids all extremes. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. To lead people, follow them. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. You are controlled by the one who makes you angry. Never say never, because the days go by so fast and nothing stays the same. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. We gain by losing, lose by gaining. Things change and friends leave. Life doesn't stop for anybody. There is nothing softer and more flexible than water, but try to resist it. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. Everything you can imagine is real. I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. There is no crime greater than having too many desires. There is no disaster greater than not being content. There is no misfortune greater than being covetous. Reality continues to ruin my life. The one who knows and pretends not to know is on top. Who without knowledge pretends to be knowledgeable, he is. The truth is not always beautiful, nor are beautiful words the truth. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Knowledge is the treasure, and practice is the key to it. Even a loss can turn into a profit, or a profit can turn into a loss. Who are you to judge the life I live? I know I'm not perfect, and I don't live to be, but before you start pointing fingers, make sure your hands are clean. That talks about lots often fails. Time is a created thing. To say I don't have time, it's like saying I don't want to. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes. I am out of control. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes. I am out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. Soft and weak wins over hard and strong. Man dies from birth. Who knows doesn't say. Who speaks doesn't know. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Sometimes people are beautiful, not in looks, not in what they say, just in what they are. Temperance is the first step of virtue, which is the beginning of moral perfection. You can always rise above those who offended you by forgiving them. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. Live for the praise of others, and you will become their prisoner. True words are not pleasant. Pleasant words are not true. What's your thoughts, they become your words. What's your words, they become your actions. What's your actions, they become your habits. What's your habits, they become your character. What's your character, it becomes your destiny. Victory over others gives strength. Victory over oneself gives fearlessness. Gets rid of the desire to have. Dumbledore watched her fly away, and as her silvery glow faded, he turned back to Snape and his eyes were full of tears. After all this time? Always, said Snape. Today, you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. When people know a lot, it is difficult to manage them. Men who always masturbate always end up with a strong sense of self-awareness and a deep understanding of their own desires and boundaries. Do not seek, otherwise you will lose. Do not seek, and you will find. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe and comfortable. I free myself from who I am. I become who I can be. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. A man dies easily because he has too much will to live. Be attentive to your thoughts. They are the beginning of actions. Fill your bowl to the brim, and it will still keep chopping your knife, and it will be blunt. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. That's reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. To his satisfied with his lot is rich. You've got to dance like there's nobody watching, love like you'll never be hurt, sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth. Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans.